Hello, it's Sakana, aka Sukey. Sukey Saturdays is back. I am here again, and it's Saturday, and it's that time. And today, hello everyone, come on in. Good to see you all. Hi, 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 hi. Please share with your friends. Today is Saturday and it's my time. Hello. It's Suki Saturdays, 5 o'clock. Today I'm excited. I am wearing my mummy hat today. This is one of my favorite hats. So I thought I would wear my mummy hat today because today I am celebrating my son this today, and I am really grateful. So come on in. Let's do this today. We are not going too deep. I'm really grateful. Today is about reflection and saying thank you, because I'm in a reflective place this week, and I'm truly grateful for what God has done in that season. So I want to say thank you. My son, I've got 3 teenagers. So I'm like, wow. So welcome everybody, and I'm going to dive straight on into my Suki Saturdays. So how have you all been? I hope you've been well. One of the things today I want to speak about is when you've got something to be thankful for, what do you do about it? And we have got so many gifts, we have got so many talents, but what do we really do with it? We could have lots and lots of different talents and just leave them be. But, what do we do with them? One of the things to this week I've been looking at and have been dealing with is giving thanks. Where 13 years, I have a teenager. Thursday, I was like, wow. I was reminiscing about his birth. I was grateful to God for 13 years. Where have they gone? And I'm like, wow, Lord, he's this age, and you can't imagine it. But I'm grateful that we've got here. One of the things that I thought about when I was reflecting about that is, the Lord has given me this blessing. And the Lord gives us many, many blessings. And He gives us many different talents. So what do you do with them when you've got them? Now, in Matthew chapter 14, from about 25 and down, there was a parable of the talents where this master gave these people some talents where there were silver coins. And what did he do with them? This is this really key here. He had the talents. Hey, what was somebody took it and multiplied it? What do you do with the gifts that God's given you? Are you taking it and are you multiplying it? Or are you taking it and putting it in the ground? Now, I know that the Lord's blessed me, and I say completely, I'm truly grateful with speaking to people. And I think, sometimes I think, really? But I really enjoy it. So the talents that you have, make sure you are using them. Use them, and I'll say to the glory of, I think you should use them to make wealth. I think you should use them to do all the things that make you happy, but use them. Do not waste them. Wasting your gift is a sin, in my opinion. I think if you've got a talent, use it. And your talent can be varied. You could be a fantastic worshipper and singer. You can be a fantastic braider, or you could be a fantastic fitness person, naturally bendy, naturally have an agility. Use it. Because what I'm saying to you today, everybody has been given that talent. Everyone's got a talent. Mine, I have a gift of, I can cook. That's one of them. So I enjoy cooking. I can bake. But I also can do other things that are nice as well. What are you using it? And what do I do with that? So I bake, I cook for my family a lot. So, okay, I'm also good at speaking to people. I've got friends from all different nationalities and all different areas. What do I do with that? Well, I'm someone that usually people come to talk to. I'm usually that person that people come to share with me. So one of the things I recommend is that you find out what your talent is and you use it. Whichever may it will be, whatever way you decide to use it, just you use it. It's so important that your talents are not wasted. And your talent could be a gift. It could be something you've learned and you've become skilled. But understanding that in that skill, you need to perfect it. Also understand it could be something that you just enjoy doing and you enjoy doing it well. One of the things I believe is that we need to do everything we do to the best of our ability. I think most parents on the line will say when they tell their children, I don't mind what you do, just do it to your best, especially with their schoolwork and things like that. Whether aunties or uncles, we always say, make sure you do your work just to the best of your ability. Why your best? Because that is all that is required. Because when you know you're doing your best, the effort is there. But you can see when someone's not at their best at times. But I think one of the things we need to do is encourage everybody when they're not necessarily at their best. For example, with their feelings, you may not feel your best, but there's a time when, you push through that. So let your talents bless you. Let the things that you have that you are good at bless you. So use the things that God has given us to bless ourselves and each other. Hello. So one of the things that I really encourage you today is to look at the gifts that God's given you. Remember, as I said in the story of the talents, one person took it and multiplied it, but somebody went and put it under a tree. No, that wasn't the right thing to do. Not the right thing to do. So think about, what have you been blessed with? What are you good at? Are you good at selling goods? Are you good at editing? Are you good at speaking? Are you good at what are you good at? Think of all the gifts and good at. It could be a skill, as I said. Make that to the best of your ability. And I would say, do it to the glory of God. Do it. Use it. Either you use it to bless others or you use it to make a business. You could use it just because you like it, so you enjoy cooking, so you bake a lot. But then I would take that skill to that next level. Take it to the next level, because I know many of us sometimes we get stuck in that place where, oh, I'm not good enough, oh, I'm okay. No, take what God has given you. It could be small, hi sis, it could be little, but use what you have got and use it well. If you're good at cleaning, make a cleaning business or bless someone with that. But do not let what you've got go to waste. Use what you've got to the best of your ability and don't let it go to waste. And I say that to all of you to say, we all are unique. So whatever it is for you, it's definitely not going to be the same. But understand that whatever you have, make it. Because one thing I think we need to do is understand that we're all unique and wonderfully made. Did you catch that? We're not the same. We're all unique. We're all beautiful, and we're all unique and wonderfully made. Any of my scribes can put that scripture up. Because one of the things is, because we seem to all be competing and racing, we are unique. We are unique and wonderfully made. We are tall, we are short. Some are slimmer, some are bigger. But at the end of the day, we're unique. Do you realize that? And your gifts are just like you. Your gifts are unique to you. So you're not going to have the same gifts as me. We may have some. That's right. Let your gifts make room for you. And understanding that Sukey's gift, not everyone could get on here and do a live. But the next person could edit a book in a hot second and do a transcript better than me any day. So understand that your gifts will make room for you. So today, oh no, sorry, I had a little glitch. Wi-Fi issues, forgive me. As I was saying, what have you got that you make it work for you? Make it work for you and do it to your best of ability. So today, I am celebrating my son. So in the reflection, when I looked at all the gifts that God's given me, am I really using them? So one of the things that I've said to myself, and I'll cover, what gifts have you got are you going to use? I've got some people online here I can see who are multi-talented and who can do many things. Use your gifts. Do not let them waste. If you're good at cleaning and organising, make it work. Whether you use it for yourself or you do it for other people, do it to the best of your ability. Not everything is business-based, but make sure you're doing your best. Make sure you're doing your best. In this world at the moment, and we know all the strife and the struggles, one thing we need to remember is that whatever we do, God sees it. And the gifts that you have Are you using them to the best of your ability? The gifts and the talents that you have, are you sharing them? Are you using them? Because like in the parable of the talents, I don't think it will be in that parable you need to go away. Matthew 14 verse 25 and onwards, he went away and put it under a stone. It wasn't used, it was wasted. Is that what you really want to do with our time? I think we need to think about that. So one of the things I'm encouraging you today, in reflection, go through and think of all the different hats that you wear. Think of the different roles that you do. So think of, are you a mum? Are you a dad? Do you work? That's right. Give up. Because sometimes you get distracted along the way and you may try to pursue something. But this is where I will believe, in your pursuit of what you believe you're, the gift you try to find, don't give up. Push. But I believe your gifts will make room for you. Where your talent is and where your gift is, it will make room for you. But make sure you're exercising that. Make sure you're doing your gift to the best of your ability. Because what you find is, if you're doing it half-wittedly, yes, if you're talented, it may not take a lot of effort. But make sure that if you're doing your gift, do it to your best. So when I'm making a red velvet, one of my signature cakes, when I'm doing it, I don't just put a nice cream on it and I sandwich it. I make sure I either do a chocolate shavings or I do a crumb, and I make it as I can. However, I wouldn't serve it with a wedge sliced out of it. If I'm serving it, I would serve it as a whole cake at first. So think about, what are you doing with that gift? How are you managing it? So why I even we're talking about the talents. Think about the many hats you wear and identify from all the different hats you wear, what do you do with them? And what is your gift in that? So think about that this week. So this week I'm wearing my mummy hat. I have baked. That's why I mentioned red velvet. I have baked a birthday cake. I have done lots of stuff. And I was thinking, Lord, you've really made room for me. You have really made that room. But what am I choosing to do with it? Some of my gifts I don't use in every arena. So I use my cooking gift for my family. I don't have a catering business because I have 5 children, which for me is a bit... I can't imagine myself doing cooking. My mum did it with 5 children and we all helped her, but the age range of our children wasn't the same. So one of the things that I think about is, what can I use with my gift to do more with? Now, for me, I like to use my gifts to bless people. And one of my gifts, I believe, is speaking. So I use... I've got friends on here that are talking. You guys, one of my gifts is talking. So I use it and I tell my story. And that's one of the things that I felt is a gift, that God has delivered me from all the things that I've gone through. And my gift is to share it back with you. So for me, that's one of the ways I use, that I am able to share it with you. Not everybody is able to share their story at different times. So not everybody, they can tell, oh, this is that. No, not everyone could come in here and talk about, I've got a son that's got cancer, I've got 4 children that are not easy, and I've had, issues before. Not everybody has that ability. So find what it is. There's people on here that I know were fantastic looking after children, looked after my little brothers back in the day. They've got a way of children. Know your niche. We've got another young lady on here that has got a way. So think about your gifts. Let them make room for you. Let them make room for you. And think about your talents. And are you wasting them? Are you using your gifts? Are you using your talents? What are you doing with them? So today is 13th birthday gathering, where we can't have no gathering because of lockdown. However, I could see my mum for the first time in 10 weeks. So I am kind of like, woohoo! So yeah, I am just coming on here today to say, make talents and your gifts make room for you. Use them. Use your many hats to think about, where is your gift? Where does your gift lie? And what can you do? So when you've got your different hats on, think about, what am I good at? Am I using my gift? When I've got your mummy hat on, what talents have you got? What gifts are you good at? And when you go to work, what are you good at? When you just walk, if you're good at fitness, there's many different things. But make sure when you're finding out and you're identifying them, all I ask of you, do them to the best. So if you're making a cake, make it all the best. Don't make a halfway cake. Don't start it and don't finish it. And complete it. Yes. Thank you, sis. Finish it. Finish it. Because remember, my gift is different to yours. My talent is different to yours. Because we are all unique and wonderfully made. Wear your many hats, but wear them well. Is one of my saying about my hat. We have many roles, but are you wearing your hats that well? Are you in your role well? Are you prioritizing? Are you not? Are you struggling in a role? Do you need to be skilled? Because there are talents that you need training to get skilled. I never saw myself as a driver. I myself as a Grand Prix driver. I love to drive. Some people call me heavy foot, but I can drive really well. I never knew I had that skill, but I've perfected it. I drive anywhere in the world. I go anywhere in the world and I jump in a car and I drive. Can you do that? So what am I encouraging today? Gifts make room for you. There are many. When you're wearing your many hats, think about what you're good at in those roles, in your different roles. So when I talk about many hats, let's reflect. Many hats are your many different roles, your many different things you do in different places. So I've got my hat on today. This is my favorite hat. You will see this hat coming out when I'm happy and I'm celebrating. This is the favorite one. So think about it. Mummy role, at work role, helpmeet role, all those different roles. Think about and identify the areas where you're good at, perfect them and do them to your best. And know that your will make room for you and do them to your best. So thank you today for everyone coming in. I also want to say a big thank you for all that came to Sukey Soars on Wednesday. It was fantastic. I am getting testimonies already and breakthroughs. We thank you for everyone who came into Sukey Soars. That's where we take off our hat and bow before the Lord in prayer. I am a praying woman, so inbox me your prayer requests. Sukey Soars is every other week. So we're not on this week Wednesday, we're on the following Wednesday. Any prayer requests, please, please, please come on, inbox me on Messenger and I will definitely take it to God in prayer. Thank you. Excellent. Thank you, Nick. I appreciate you. Nick. Proverbs 18, a gift opens the way and ushers the giver into the presence of the great. And there is scripture there. As I said, Sukey Saturdays is about me sharing my stories. And this week it's the 18th birthday of my son. I've got 3 teenagers. Can you believe it? Who knows me for a long time? I've got 3 teenagers. I still can't get over it, but I give God thanks. So today, let your gift make room for you. Do your gift and your all to the best of your ability. And when you're wearing your different hats, look for what gift you may have. Look and identify for the thing that you can do really well. And then see how you can use it with others. Thank you all for coming on today. Love you all. Next week, Saturday, 5 o'clock, Sukey Saturday, we'll be back. Take care. Thank you. Thank you. I will send my son all the love. That's Mr. Micah, my third born. Whoop, whoop, my third son. Thank you, everyone. Take care. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.